Hey there, what's happening? It is your muscle building coach, Lee Hayward, back again with another Ask Lee video Q&A. And today I got a question from Garrett. And Garrett's one of my Total Fitness Bodybuilding Inner Circle Coaching Club students. And he writes, he says he just finished the second round of the program that I sent him. Say it's working really good so far, except he's having problems with the abdominal workouts in particular. He says after a couple sets of abs, he starts to get severe abdominal cramping. And he says when he does this, he tries to stretch out his stomach, but it only helps a little. And he's wondering, do I have any advice to help him with this abdominal cramping? All right. Well, I do have advice for this because I've actually experienced this myself, and it can be very painful when you get abdominal cramping. I mean, any muscle cramp for that matter is painful, but I find the abs can be particularly painful because what very often happens is as you're doing your abs, your stomach sometimes locks up and you're literally stuck in that crunched position, and it can be quite a struggle to straighten up and to relieve that tension when the muscles cramp and knot up. And the primary cause of this is an electrolyte imbalance. Now there's several things leading up to having cramps in your abs. First off, the abs are generally saved for the end of a workout program. And they are in Garrett's program because I know I designed the program for him. So the abs are at the end of the program. And by the time he gets around to training abs, he's already depleted, he's sweat a lot, so you're already in an electrolyte imbalance through losing sodium and potassium and everything else through sweat. So by the time you're getting around to your abs, you are depleted and it's a lot easier to cramp up. So the trick that we need to do here is to keep your electrolyte levels topped up during your training. And all you have to do for this is consume some salt during your workouts. And what I do is, I actually got some here in my gym bag. Here we go. I went to McDonald's and I grabbed a handful of those little salt packets and I just put them in a Ziploc baggie and keep them in my gym bag. So whenever I feel that I'm starting to cramp up or I'm just feeling weak from sweating a lot and feeling weak from a lack of electrolytes, I'll rip open one of those salt packets and just chase it down with a mouthful of water. It's not pleasant, it's kind of gross actually, but it gets the job done really quick. And you'll be surprised at how fast salt can absorb into your system. I mean, within about 5 minutes of taking that salt packet, you'll start to feel better and the cramps will ease up. So if you do experience cramping, definitely have a salt packet. And in the case of Garrett, where he knows that on a consistent basis, he's getting cramps by the time he gets around to training his abs, I would take the salt packet, halfway through the workout whenever you're training abs, and probably for that matter, just consume the salt halfway through your workouts to keep your electrolytes high anyway. It's not a bad thing to have extra sodium in your system when you're in the gym, sweating it out through weight training, through cardio. I mean, you need to replace what you lose. So extra sodium for a hard training athlete is not a bad thing. So that's my tip of the day. If you're cramping up and you feel you need some extra salt in your system, don't be afraid to take some extra salt, and the salt packets in the gym can really be a lifesaver when you are experiencing the cramps during your workouts. And like I say, this applies not only to ab training, but it applies to any muscle cramp. I mean, if your calves are cramping up or your chest or arms or whatever body part, the same principles apply. The root cause of it is lack of sodium, and so there you go. Bottom line, keep your sodium topped up. There you go. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, suggestions, anything, compliments, anything at all that you want to share with me, go ahead, post it in the comment section below, and I will chat to you down there. And in the meantime, have yourself a fantastic day, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Over and out.